when things have happened, it's really important to evidence that things have been done to close out those issues. That if you've put the guardrail back, you've put the machine guards back in place, you've done some education, you've given the person a toolbox talk or a briefing. It's crucial really for proving to the business that we've dealt with the issue and it's gone. And in particular, I think that's closing out the issue on the day. But what you really want to do is have a look for root cause and see if you've got a systemic problem in the business that needs to be addressed as a wider issue to be dealt with. And I think that's something that we really struggle with, is getting those big trend data into place. There's a regular challenge about efficiencies and can we improve? And that I'm okay with that. That's a really healthy challenge for any business, is always look to make improvements. I think you shouldn't get distracted by that, because there's a day job, and our job as health and safety professionals is about ensuring we're out there in the patch, walking around, talking to people, engaging, and trying to create the positive change that we're looking for. And I spend the best part of a fortnight proofreading everything, getting everything right, checking all of the stats have gone in right, ensuring the data is accurate, and checking one spreadsheet to another. It was just an absolute nightmare. So I think for us, having that, what we call it, one version of the truth, that is literally available at the press of a button, it was a showstopper, and it was somewhere we've never been before. I think as well as that, I was the custodian of that data, and people came to me for that information. Having it available for the directors to go and have a look, if they wanted to, on a Saturday afternoon at 3:10 or whatever, they could do it. They could actually just go to a machine, turn on their laptop and press the button, and their report would be there, and they would know the data for everything that happened in their business for yesterday, last week, last month, last year. All that information would be at their fingertips. It was a no-brainer, I think, for the board once we'd done the sale. And we recognised the potential of a much wider use within the business. So the sell back to the board was not just about efficiencies from the safety department, but for the whole business. And I think our FD really struggled with that concept, because it was, well, why are we interested in the whole of the business? And when I explained where it came from, where the blockers were and delays, I think part of our problem is that we all have different interpretations, we all see things differently, we filter things differently, some things are more important than others, and that's just people and the way we are and the way we think, and that's okay. So if I can get a system in place whereby people are led down, this is what's important, and I don't want to lose what they've got, and they can certainly input into that and say these things. But these are the key things we want you to look at. If we're all looking at the same thing, if we're all reporting on the same thing, it can only help consistency across the business and identification of key issues for us to focus on. Because there'll be lots and lots of little things for people to fix whilst they're there, but it certainly doesn't look at a strategy such as a big issue that needs to be addressed. So the use of mobile technology was absolutely one of the key ones. I wanted data to go in once, so only handle them once. So the person that generates it, they put that report in and it's in, and that's it. It doesn't need to be, nobody else needs to be doing any number crunching with it, it just goes in. The efficiencies with an online system, an electronic system, is the email notifications which go out instantly within seconds of you pressing the submit button. People are receiving notifications, so it's very, very quick. So as an example, so if there's been an accident somewhere, one of the challenges for us and our insurers, because we have a very good relationship with our insurers actually, One of the challenges for us both was timeliness with reporting of accidents and incidents, certainly those with high potential. And the weekend we had the opportunity to investigate and close out the matter at the time and speed up the rehabilitation of the situation, so getting it back into the norm, getting it back to normal operating. So it's, it's about, being able to gather the evidence and collecting that. And I think that's one of the key things with the system is the speed at which we get our notifications. And like I said earlier, the one version of the truth, once it's in there, anybody can have a look at that information. So this escalation of reports to directors you're not relying on people remembering to phone. It happens automatically, and that does help people react appropriately to events. She came on board, and her knowledge of the system was phenomenal, and she helped us. And I'm sort of posing, being a health and safety professional herself was really important, and she took us through the whole process. And when I posed questions, she understood what they were. So Samantha was brilliant like that. So she was able to, I know what you're looking for. What about this? And she was able to give me solutions, which is what you want. Because I don't know the system, I'm waiting for for that information to come to me. But fantastic in the working with us. I mean, Samantha worked with us for a year thereon, rewriting the system, making it work for us, putting our organisation structure in, helping us to build forms and so on for ourselves, and how to score it, and more importantly, I think, was building the insight report, which is the outputs, which is what's really, really important, I think. So looking at the reports and about what the directors were going to be seeing, about how we can bespoke them for individuals and ourselves. The support we've got from She Assure has been fantastic. It's been awesome. One of my key objectives is to empower the workforce to have a voice which will build trust and respect from the management team both ways. I think currently, personally, this is my view, and it's not everybody, but there's a strong culture in the workplace where the management manage and the management know all the answers. And I think that the workforce is an untapped resource, or a not tapped very well resource, for finding work solutions. They're not causes of problems, they're solution finders. And I think we have to re-engage with the workforce. So the Don't Walk By campaign is just a means of allowing the worker, enabling the worker to submit a comment, whether it's good or bad, that they're commenting on. Because we want positive reinforcement. If we're doing it right, we need a pat on the back. I think that goes much further than kick up a bum. If someone's doing it right, give them a pat on the back and say, well done, thanks very much, that's the way we always want it done. We want you. Good, that positive reinforcement is really, really powerful. Much more powerful than going in and having a rant and a rave at someone who's not using something properly without investigating and finding out why. Because what you find out more often than not is that we've been giving them the wrong tools or the wrong work process. The She software team is awesome. I have had nothing but positive responses to everything that I've asked them, from asking questions when I was completely new to it. Tell me about your system, what can you do? And then going back and you'd forget to ask them, no problem at all, here's the answer. They always came back with an answer. Samantha came in to help us build the system. Depth of knowledge was unbelievable. We've now got a customer success manager, Dom, who again is just awesome. You know, just always available and ready to answer or to at least to engage, which I think is really, really important. So again, you know, all busy. If you can't answer the phone, you get a pleasant answer machine message, and I'll ring you back. And you know, within an hour or two, I've had a return call and you know, and a follow up really, which is awesome. It's just what you want. I can't sing the praise of the team high enough. And the tech team, who I don't have a lot of contact with, but certainly our administrator, because Tasha has a lot of contact with the tech team. They're brilliant, you know, with their follow up, and she'll send a screenshot. I want to do this. How can we do it? And between them, they have a phone call. They have you know, share screens and click here, press that, do the other. You know, certainly Tasha tells me that the tech team are amazing, and they really do help find a solution to the issues that she's got. So I can't sing their praises highly enough. Don't look anywhere else. You don't need to. Your answers are here. I think that you know, for me, Assure has done everything I've asked of it. So as a software system and as a team of professionals behind it trying to make it work, they've delivered on everything that we've talked about. And I've been around the block once or twice, and I've got a good idea about what a good system looks like and about what the output should be, and this delivers, absolutely this delivers. But you've also got that team of experienced professionals in the background, and that, you know, my brief was, don't allow the costs to run away. And nobody's got a bottomless pocket, you know, that they can dip their hand into. She Assure, or the Assure system as we've called it now, we've rebadged it, reskinned it for us, absolutely delivers a health and safety management system as far as I'm concerned.